You're listening to the Monday Night Community Show with Daniel on BRFM.
So I was out and about at the Pulse Cafe in Sittingbourne for a special baby shower event, and I was catching up with some of the peer supporters, some of the mums that were there, Lynn and Kim, a peer supporter, and also from Seashells as well. Now it's time to rejoin the interview. We're now joined with Kelly, Lisa. We're going to be speaking to Kim and also Joe. Firstly, thank you very much for speaking to us.
You're welcome.
Now, what things can peer supporters help with?
Peer supporters, we're there to help mums who come in with problems or difficulties, who just want support, or just to come in to listen, share sort of our experiences, and just if they're just starting out and things like that, we've been there, so we can sort of help them and chat to them and give them information if it's needed.
Yeah, basically we're just there to help listen to. We offer a happy smiley face to them, some reassurance. We're there to at least signpost them if they do need help with a lactation consultant, or if they need to get leaflets, etc., and we can tell them that they can find information at certain places. And yeah, that's it really. We're just there to listen and help and smile.
With a friendly face.
Yes, exactly.
Now, we're now going to speak to Kim. So, Kim, where can a parent mum go for information?
Well, as everyone will have heard, all the mums here have been talking about the groups that we run, and we run groups that are on the island, in Sittingbourne and in Faversham. On a Monday, mums can also go back up to Medway. There's a clinic that runs there as well. So rather than me kind of read them all out now, the best place for them to go is just go back to their local children's centre, and they will be able to give them all the information about which groups run where at what times. Or they can contact me at Seashells. I'm there every day really, and they can contact me anytime, and I can give them information about what groups run where. But
Joe, who comes to groups?
It's a whole host of people really. Most mums start out when they're experiencing difficulties, unfortunately, with their new babies, and they come seek us out for a bit of support and basically asking where they can find relevant information. Sometimes mums just come along in pregnancy, sort of aware that they may have had problems with their previous children, getting them to latch on, and all sorts of breastfeeding issues, and they want to establish a support network in advance of the birth. And some of them just never leave, end up becoming peer supporters such as myself, and I think a lot of them just come to get out of the house really, a bit of a social support, a bit of a friendly face, network, and just a natter sometimes. I mean, sometimes we bring along some healthy sort of snacks. Sometimes I do a bit of home baking for our local group, and it's just a case to sort of get together and have a bit of fun really, share stories. Sometimes we talk about breastfeeding, sometimes we talk about children, other times not so much, but yeah, it's a nice place for mums to meet other mums and share experiences really.
We're now joined back with Kim and Lynn. Now, Kim, I know you briefly mentioned some of the activities, but I wondered if you could tell us a little bit more about them in more detail, and perhaps when they are as well.
Yeah, okay. Well, really, there's somewhere for a mum to go every day of the week, and on a Monday they can always return back to Medway Hospital. There's a clinic there that runs from 9:30 till 12, and as well as peer supporters being there are specialist support people as well. On a Tuesday, there's a group at Merston Children's Centre. We operate mostly the peer supporter groups out of the Children's Centre, so as I said, on Tuesday there's Merston Children's Centre from 12 till 2. On a Wednesday, there are two groups that run in. One is in Faversham, and that's at St Mary's Children's Centre, and that runs from 1 till 3. And then also in the afternoon, there's a group that runs at Lilypad Children's Centre called Tummy to Mummy, and that's from 1:15 until 2:45. On a Thursday, It's slightly different. It's another group where there are peer supporters, and it's run at Seashells Children's Centre, but it's also run in association with a Leche League leader, so there is extra help there as well if it's needed. And on a Friday there's a group called Bump to Boobs, which runs at Milton Court Children's Centre, and that's from 10:30 until 12. I also said I've mentioned about specialist support, but also on the Friday and at the Wednesday afternoon group on the island, there is a lactation consultant there as well. So if a mum comes along and a peer support, it's something that a peer supporter can't deal with in that situation, they can refer it on, they can signpost, and the lactation consultant's there to sort of deal with the more difficult problems should they arise. The other thing that we do, we run breastfeeding workshops for pregnant mums. Pregnant mums are also welcome to come along to the groups, but the breastfeeding workshop, the difference between the breastfeeding workshops and the groups is that the workshops give the mum a theory. We go through how to get going, position and attachment and things like that. And then what's good about the groups is that they come along and talk to mums and get the practical advice, so they can say, how did you fit that in? I've got another child. How do you do the school run while you need to feed the baby? So there's that aspect as well. For the workshops, they can either contact me or they can talk to their midwives. My contact, again, is at Seashells, and I'm on 01795 667070.
Kim and Lynn, I'd like to thank you very much for talking to us, and also giving me the opportunity to speak to some of the peer supporters and the mums during this event at the Pulse Caf.
Thanks, Daniel. It's been great to be able to talk to you again. I'd just like to say that we really couldn't do this work without the local moms that work as volunteers across the area in different children's centres.
Thank you. It's good to talk to you again.